Imagine turning on your TV and seeing, for the first time, people who looked like you, dancing, laughing, and shining in all their glory. That's what Soul Train gave to millions of viewers every Saturday morning. But behind the joy and rhythm was a story of struggle, triumph, and one shocking downfall that brought the show to an end. For 3.5 decades, Soul Train wasn't just a program, it was a movement. A celebration of Black culture at a time when positive representation was almost unheard of on American television. Created by Don Cornelius in 1971, the show began as a local Chicago production, but quickly became a nationwide sensation. Cornelius's dream was simple yet powerful, to showcase Black music, fashion, and joy on its own terms. And oh, did it deliver. The Soul Train line, the unforgettable performances, the bold colors, it was the pulse of a generation. From Aretha Franklin to Stevie Wonder, the Jackson 5 to Al Green, everyone who mattered performed there. One by one, legends danced through that stage, giving America a window into a world overflowing with creativity and pride. But Soul Train wasn't just about entertainment, it was about empowerment. Behind the choreography and the smiles was a subtle defiance. At a time when mainstream media painted Black life in a negative light, Soul Train said, "Look again. This is who we really are." Even the dancers, unpaid, passionate, unstoppable, became cultural icons. They invented moves that inspired future generations. The robot, the moonwalk, the swagger that defined 70s style. Soul Train gave them a stage, and the world took notice. As the years went on, the show evolved, but the world around it was changing faster. The 1980s brought a new sound, hip-hop. And while audiences were ready, Cornelius wasn't. He believed in soul, not rap. And his reluctance to adapt began to show. Then came controversy. In 1989, Soul Train featured Milli Vanilli, a duo later exposed for faking their vocals. The revelation humiliated the music industry and tarnished Soul Train's credibility. It was a devastating blow to a show that had built its reputation on authenticity. By the 1990s, the once vibrant program was struggling to keep up. Dancers complained about being underpaid, major artists moved to MTV and BET, and the sparkle began to fade. In 1993, Don Cornelius said his final goodbye: love, peace, and soul. With those words, he closed a chapter of television history. Soul Train continued for a few more years, but without Don's voice, it wasn't the same. In 2006, the train made its last stop. Yet the spirit of Soul Train lives on. Its impact on music, fashion, and culture is woven into everything from today's music videos to the latest TikTok dance trend. It gave us confidence. It gave us rhythm. It gave us pride. And maybe that's why even today, the phrase love, peace, and soul still echoes in our hearts. Because Soul Train wasn't just television, it was history set to the sound of music. If you loved this story, subscribe to Golden Age Stars, where we honor the timeless shows and legends that shaped generations.